Hi everyone, Amy here from Transform at Amy Burke Yoga, here to show you how to cook a chickpea cauliflower buffalo wrap. So what you're going to need is cauliflower florets. You can steam them just for a few minutes before and cut them into little pieces, or you can buy them frozen. You're also going to need a half a cup of chopped carrot, a half a cup of chopped onion, 3 cloves of garlic that are minced and chopped, some celery that has been just cut into little pieces, and you're going to need a can of chickpea, and then we'll get to the sauce in a moment. So the first thing that you want to do is take your can of chickpeas and you're going to drain out the water that's in the can and save that. Then you're going to take half of your chickpeas and you're going to mash them. And then you're going to save the other half that are whole. You're going to put the cauliflower florets in a pan, and then you're going to turn the pan on and add the garlic and add your onion. Good. Add the carrot. I like these nice, simple, easy meals. You're going to add a little bit of water, just plain water. Keep it low fat. You can add vegetable broth too. I'm using water today. So, and then season it with some black pepper. That's it. So you're going to get that started and cook that for a few moments. Then you're going to take and you're going to put in your sauce here. It's going to be Dijon mustard, so about 2 tablespoons or 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon, how you're going to play around with it a little bit, but I usually do 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. I do 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. You can do 2 tablespoons if you like it more hot. I'm going to also put in here 2 teaspoons of white wine vinegar. You can add a little bit more if you like a little more vinegary taste. And then 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. And you're going to whisk that all together. I also added in here some black pepper. So you're going to whisk that all together. And so while this is cooking, you know, just continue to stir it, get it going. I cook it on kind of high. You're going to cook for, you know, a couple of minutes and just get that all mixed up. Again, you can use frozen cauliflower florets, or you can just buy a head of cauliflower, steam it for a few minutes and cut it up into little pieces. And then you're going to take your mashed chickpeas and add it to the mixture of vinegar and hot sauce and Dijon mustard. Good. And then you're going to just stir that all together and make like a little mixture here. So again, when you're cooking it, if you want to taste it, if it's not quite spicy enough, you can always add more. So you're going to cook that, let that sit for a moment, and continue to cook your cauliflower. And you can add more water. If it looks like it's sticking, just keep adding a little bit of water, a couple tablespoons at a time. If there's any other flavors that you like to add to this, you can. And you're just going to cook for a couple minutes. And after a few minutes, what you're going to do is you're going to add your whole chickpeas and cook for a little bit more. And also in this mixture was half a cup of, I should have mentioned that, but also a half a cup of the reserved fluid from the can of chickpeas. So it's a half a cup of that added to that as well. And just mix that all together. Good. So we'll just pretend like this was a couple of minutes. I like quick, easy meals because then you don't waste a lot of time in the kitchen. You're going to add your mashed chickpea mixture, which again had a half a cup of the chickpea liquid from the can. It had hot sauce, Dijon mustard, and white wine vinegar. Good. And you're going to let that all simmer. Really easy. is nice and soft. Okay, so this has been cooking for about 5 minutes. Everything's nice and heated up. And then what you can do is you can either use those pita pockets, or what I have here is a little corn tortilla. And I put 1 romaine lettuce leaf like this. And here's what you're gonna do. You can just spoon everything right into that lettuce leaf. Really good. And then what I like to do is I take some chopped celery and I'm just going to sprinkle it right on top. Good. And this is what it's going to look like, and it's so good. You can just eat it just like a little taco. I hope you enjoyed that.